2024 Go Bowling at the Glen is on this weekend in the NASCAR Cup Series. But let's have a look at the drivers you should be looking out for this weekend in my 5 drivers that you should be looking out for this weekend in the NASCAR Cup Series. Of course, the Watkins Glen event is a very unique one because it takes place at a road course, one of the few road course events in the NASCAR Series. And of course, right now, we're in the round of 16 of the playoffs, the second of 3 rounds in the round of 16. So who am I going to keep an eye out for? Well, let's focus first on a few drivers that are not part of the playoffs that I'm definitely going to be paying attention to, because I think one of them in particular has a real chance of winning this weekend, and that is of course Shane Van Gisbergen. And he's going to be back this weekend driving the number 16 Chevy. He's been doing so for the last few rounds of the championship in preparation for a full-time Cup Series drive in 2025. SVG has not had much luck this season in the Cup Series when he has made an appearance, and in fact he's not cracked the top 25 in his last 3 appearances, but this is all preparation. And of course we know how good he is around a road course and also a street track as well. He's won in the Cup Series in the Chicago Street Race before, and he's also won earlier this season in the Xfinity Series around Sonoma. So how is he going to get on this weekend? Well, don't rule him out for the win. Don't rule him out for the win. That's what I have to say. I expect him to be up there challenging near the top for sure. And someone else I'm very glad to see this weekend is Juan Pablo Montoya. He's making his first NASCAR Cup Series start in 10 years. The last time he competed in NASCAR full-time was back in 2013. He made the odd appearance back in 2014 as well. Now, he is a former winner around Watkins Glen. In fact, he won the event in 2010, just one of 2 NASCAR events that he actually managed to win, the other being Sonoma back in 2007. So Juan is now 48 years of age, and I don't think he's had a professional race since 2016 when he was last competing in the IndyCar Series. But how's he going to get on this weekend? Well, I think he's definitely going to shake it up. He's someone who's going to have a look to have a bit of fun, but is he going to affect the playoffs battle? Well, there's so many drivers in the playoffs that I think unless he's at the back, I think it's unlikely that he's not going to play a part in that. So let's see what the Colombian does this weekend. Next up, I'm going to highlight Kyle Larson. Now, of course, Kyle Larson has had an excellent season in NASCAR this season, but he hit he hit the barriers at the wrong time, and it wasn't his fault. In fairness, it looks as though there was some sort of tire deflation issue going on there at the previous round in Atlanta. But because of that, and because of the way the playoffs are, Larson is now in danger of missing out on the round of 12. He's currently in 10th place in the standings, but if he drops to 13th or below, he'll be out. Now, of course, he is a multiple winner here in the past. He has showed a lot of talent here before. He did, in fact, winning the event in 2021 and 2022 as well. So he is very much in with a shot. I wouldn't rule him out for the win either. Very much looking to put right the wrong in Atlanta. I'm going to highlight Martin Truex Jr. next as well. Now, he won this event back in 2017. He's currently in 15th place overall in the standings. If he doesn't improve his position, he will be out of the playoffs. He's got 2 races to do so. Like I said, former winner here, but he's not won this season either. Can he change things this weekend? Well, in truth, he doesn't really need to win. He just needs to get maybe a top 5 or something like that, but it's easier said than done around the Glen. And the final driver I'm going to highlight is someone else who finds themselves dangerously close to missing out on the next round of the playoffs, and that is Denny Hamlin. Hamlin won here in 2016, but his form recently has been a bit mixed to say the least. Down in 24th place at Atlanta, it was not a good weekend for him, and like I said, just a couple places above the dotted line. In fact, only 2 points above the dotted line as things stand at the moment. So he'll need a good result around here. I'm going to back him for a good result around here, probably a top 10 or something like that, and that with a couple of a good result next weekend as well. That should see him through to the round of 12. But yeah, those are the 5 NASCAR drivers I'm looking forward to seeing at the Glen. Who is going to be the driver that you're looking out for this weekend as well? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and of course keep it subscribed, follow, share, like, comment, all that good stuff here on the NASCAR Chronicle to see much more content on NASCAR just like this.